Hello everybody and welcome to the second match for the Slimes Coming Home. This time we are up against Chaos. No pity cash for us, I don't believe. And let's just have a quick look at your team roster. So he's got his 4 Chaos Warriors and a load of Beastmen. This is a new team by the look of it. So let's just go straight onto this. I'm also recording this in the window hopefully, so I won't be cutting out intermittently through all of this bit. Yeah, my fault really. I should have sorted out that. So I'll be looking through my team at this stage. I don't remember how much time I set to this. I wanted to set it to 40-second ones only, but oh well. If it's a proper full match, it's a proper full match. So he has 2 rerolls and a. This is going to be a bit of a. This is going to be a bit tricky for us. I have an odd feeling. None of his Chaos Warriors have block at this point, I don't believe, but they are strength 4. Which means that, yeah, goblins are next to useless against them, and I need more skaven than they have. So we're going to skip this, and we're going to go tails, and waiting for the opponents.
Brutality, underhand tricks, and
yep, so he will be going first here. Let's see if we can find our blitzers at this point.
Sharing the spectacle with Bob the Bifford, our expert summarizer.
And Skaven Bob. It probably is a bit wrong to risk him at this point, but still.
He knows it's going to be a massacre. He just doesn't know how many players he'll have left at the end of the match.
Mr. Flibbles will be in position there. In fact, I probably don't need to worry too much about defense at this point, do I? No, probably not. So we will go with this way around. Lineman. Move you into position there. In fact, no, we'll move you slightly closer at this point. Third Underworld Goblin back there. Back there. Back there and back there. So we're giving up a little bit of ground to him maybe. Probably a bit too much actually. We'll go and shuffle up. Except, what's he saying in the chat? Apparently he's saying nothing in the chat, but you know. It was flashing, so we'll see how this goes. I'd imagine though I'm going to get beaten up. This middle ground is just going to be nightmarish. Unless the unless Dave gets lucky and kills on the first sort of move. Yeah, they do not have block. That's the only thing I do have an advantage. They also have another strength 4 attacker if they want to use the horns. Our best bet is to try and dodge around them, to be honest.
For each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how
but we'll see how this goes. They haven't really deployed a lot here, so we'll see how this goes.
Could be a bit one-sided.
The Bulls get an extra reroll. That gives them 3. Brilliant coaching again goes against me.
It was with a catch like that one.
What the heck? Okay.
That doesn't make us feel.
He's caught the ball. That's probably how. That's horrific. That counts as does that count as interception? Still, it's a reroll used up. Which is good. Now, once he does that, he'll be able to knock out my troll.
He sent him down for a chat.
This is going to be awkward. And Dave goes down.
Boom!
Getting the ball off of that guy is going to be awkward. And this is speedball rules again. So he rushes into a K. To a sort of defensive position there, which is fine. And we have another caged person in as well. Getting that ball is going to be a nightmare, I have an odd feeling. I don't see this working out all that well for us. Right. Well, I can't afford to delay, so I've got to move people in. So first off, cover the up. I'm going to counter his cage a bit by going on down the outside.
Here's a question,
with some sacrificial goblins.
Why do you think these skaven
I probably should
join the Underworld goblins to play
Oh, come on, move.
I don't know, really. I'm sure.
Okay, I shouldn't have risked things like that this early on.
Yes, that's it, Bob. In fact,
Right, let's see if we can get the troll moved in. We're not going to re-roll that.
Is to simply share the warp stone they find.
We'll attack with this guy.
2 warp stone addicted races playing together today. I don't know if it's a good think, Jim.
Moving over to
Well,
there.
found common ground, Bob. Or shouldn't I say common
And you go to there. Because it'll at least put some pressure on the ball. And that's one less beast man to worry about.
Don't try and do this at home. Remember,
Rerolled. He's only stunned. I think that's a waste of an apothecary, but, you know, that's what he decided to do. I've done it. I'm running out of time, and I need to cover. Move you into position there, and then we're going to move you just up to there. End turn. Well, that's good use of our seconds at the very least, but we're still in a bit of trouble. Because cracking this cage is not going to be easy. Need him to use up waste his rerolls on blocks if I can. Mind you, that's it. He's not likely to be dodging out of this cage.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
Here comes the blitz. Double down or nothing. But he's going to push me away from the ball at least.
Let's see if you know something about Underworld teams, Bob.
Let's see if we can put the block things on there.
Rats known to be
Ooh,
so
that's I don't think that's a bad decision there. And in fact, it is a bad decision. He's had to use another reroll.
Skavens, goblins, holes.
He's still, yeah, he's blocked in his ball carrier.
No. In fact, that's absolutely normal. They're so violent because some
Turnover.
of the skaven players are former members of clan wars.
Okay, so that
Right.
offer us a
Up you go.
spattered spectacle. Good news, Jim.
You need to get over to the ball carrier. Everybody else seems to be more or less covered at this point. Troll moves up if he can. He does.
Right.
No, but what I can do is if I move you up, we can have the Goblin double strike here. Oh, injury! Gouged eye! Ah, that's nice. Are we regretting using the apothecary now?
Between his ears to begin with.
Right, so that moves in there. Still not. You move up. No, because I don't have the extra dice. Oh, this is not easy from here. Right, you move round to there. Two die block this way round. Double skulls. Yep, we follow. And that's turnover. Oh, this is going to be a very physical game, but if I can get away with this. At the very least, it doesn't look as if he's going to leave on turn 4. Skull push. I'll take the push, I imagine.
So widespread that the referees guild has
I've got a feeling surfing's going to come into this shortly.
How one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. This player was really strong.
Now we're managing.
They have some troll blood in them.
The good thing is, if the Warpstone Troll can do his thing in a bit,
Shouldn't speak that way about the family.
we'll have something. Alright, he dodges out, so he's fine. Good old Duane Dibley. Another dodge there, unless he wants to take them both down. He won't, of course. Tries to keep the cage intact. Which one's he go for there? Goblin. Stop hitting my goblins!
The other guy couldn't dodge that.
Well, that's of course what you do, but...
That's what happened.
Oh, badly hurt. Alright, that's fine.
Yes.
The first injury of this team, and it won't be the last.
Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
Right.
They'll have to cauterize
Troll
it
goes...
first.
Troll is stupid. Right, up you get. You can double dice here. Skulls. Alright, push you away then. No. My options are not brilliant at this point, I'll be honest. Alright, harass. No, they're not brilliant at all at the moment. This actually does not help. It just puts another blocker in. So the alternative is to try a dodge. We'll try a one dice block here. Yes. I didn't quite see what happened there, but you know. I think I ran out of time for decision making. It just picked everything there. But I've got pressure on the ball carrier again. If I can get the ball and scutter away, I've got the rate, I've got the speed on these guys.
Troglodyte captain, 8, both of them, and the game continues.
And that's the ball carrier not moving. That is a knocked out blitzer. Alright. Goblin survives. Use that dodgy power. You need it. Thing is, they're almost at the point they can run away. They can run through now. Okay, Frank moves up. I didn't check whether he named any of these, but I think he has named a few of them. Oh, well, that's a good way to use it. That's a good way to use a reroll up. And it did cost it, but no rerolls means I've got chances of things here. That's a block. Yeah, that's a surfed goblin who's injured and killed. Okay, that's our first casualty. Mr. Flibbles is dead. We got one hologram possibly. Alright, Troll is stupid again. This does not help us. That doesn't help us much either, but I've got to use the rerolls. Yes.
Well, there's a rumour going round that the freelance ogre...
He'd have 3 dice against him for moving to there.
Chaos All-Stars may be making a comeback.
Oh, just to think about his career stats make me go look in the knees.
Darn it.
50 touchdowns by Goblin.
One. There you go. One there.
Touchdowns and incredibly
Push.
an amazing 617
No.
dead or injured.
Yep, he's the only living player to have made it onto the wall.
Oh, darn it. I was going to try a dodge in there, but I didn't. I ran out of time. It's going to be tricky from here, I'll be honest. He should pick up his number 2 at some stage. Here comes a blitz somewhere. Alright, that frees up 1. I think he's very close to being able to go now, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot to stop him. Yeah, just going to rebuild the cage at this point. It's... Oh, the stunties are dying.
Nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
What was his injury? Badly hurt. Okay, so the goblins are okay.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob?
Okay. He goes away.
Side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Time's up.
That face
But the goblin does go down. Okay.
Plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Okay, so first things first.
You remember Rudog Ironhead?
Can he dodge to there?
Leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
He can. Right. That's a very little bit of pressure on the
During a
ball.
stormy game with the Valkyries, he proved to be an excellent lightning rod.
Bash this way round. The reason we bash this way round...
Well, that's one with a good
'cause this
reason
frees
to go
you.
see the apothecary.
And one dodge can get him into a position and a blitz. No, we prefer GFIs here. And here we go. Blitz for the ball. Done it! Done it, and time runs out here. But, okay. The slime's coming home, but we're going to have some problems soon. We need some skulls to turn up here. Alright, now he can free himself if he wants to. I don't know where he went. Goblin knockout. We kind of expect this sort of thing with an Underworld team. Oh, and he hits the blocker with the injury. He didn't blitz, so he's stuck there for another turn. But I've got very little to crack him at this stage.
Hey, Bob, have you ever heard of the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
Yes, Jim, I've heard of them. But it's a skaven team. Right now we have an Underworld team on the pitch. Concentrate.
Yes, I know, Bob. In fact, the Skaven Blight Scrabblers are known to be the best Skaven players in their clan. Some other members of the clan were so jealous about this team that they left the clan and joined the Underworld.
He does go for it.
Goblins,
Take the attacker down.
Underworld team.
That helps me out
the
there.
Underworld Scramblers.
Ah, that's why their team names are so similar. Did the Underworld Scramblers form their team hoping to outrank the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
Exactly.
Then what can I do here?
In Bloodbowl, that's how you show to everyone that you're the
Right,
best.
you get up. You've got no chance of dodging, but I don't really have a way of getting around this without hurting you first. So let's go for a blitz action smash. I don't want to follow because we want to move him into a position where he can help out a bit here. So he fails the GFI. Nope. Right. You need to move up to there. Might as well, actually, to be fair. I'm running out of rerolls anyway. Move you up, move you down. And then just look at what we can do. We can do virtually nothing. End the turn. We have 6 active players here. Every one of them, comparatively, they are so much stronger than us. I need them to dub skull or otherwise mess up now. I can probably hold, if I can hold them off for 2 or 3 turns. It's technically doable, but it's not easy.
As soon as he throws his
Yeah, because he's got it in 2 turns.
The opponent will be out for lunch.
2 turns and very little. Oh, he passed a dodge. He probably shouldn't have tried that, but... Two against... He's running out of time. Yeah, I'm going to have to try desperation attacks here.
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
The good thing is, he's still got the movement to do it. He has to dodge in, makes him leave it.
Well, he really took one to the head.
And I lose another guy. Ah, well. Right. See if this works first. Injury!
Now there's one that
Injury and level for the Warpstone Troll there.
I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch him up.
2 and anti-dice are all I'm going to get. Let's see if he'll dodge. He does. They're probably not going to help him massively, but you know. Oh, in fact, that does hurt. I didn't want to do that.
So, Bob, what do you think of the Underworld creepers?
Well, just like everyone else, Jim, they're like...
Yeah, this is the only way I can do it.
And why is that, Bob?
Well, Jim, even
Nah.
if they're not very talented players...
I probably should have gone with a Goblin, but that's 1-0. His turn 8, I get 1 turn 8 to do not a lot. Ah. Well, there's no realistic way I can do a 1-turn touchdown here, and to be fair, I'm just grateful for the chance to get some goblins back. We have 5 left on the pitch. So it depends what he wants to try and do here. But Dave got his level. Sculler Bob's still around, so he's got outside chance of doing something, I suppose. We could try the Goblin toss, but there's a lot you got to get right with that. There's a lot you got to get right with that. Okay, so he's just decided to do that, which is fine. Probably not going to be able to do an awful lot about this here, but you might as well go on the offensive with this, I think. Yeah.
The players are ready.
Quick snap. Ball will land off field. Might as well... what can I actually do with this? Oh, we do have a chance.
Wizards have not
I've just had a thought of something here.
Safely from behind the sidelines.
The ball goes to Ramesses Niblick III.
Spellcasting from off the pitch.
Now.
Oh, yes, they were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Bloodbowl star.
Choose the destination of the Underworld Goblin.
Followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of a wizard's neck.
Darn it! It was my best chance of doing anything useful, to be fair. If he'd have stayed up, that would have got me the ball. Right, what have we got coming back there? You've got nothing on the bench. I've got one of my guys back. That gives me 6.
And halftime interval comes to a close.
And the players trot back onto the pitch after a well-deserved vitamin cocktail.
Right, so I've got to try being a dodgy git here, but I'm not sure there's a lot I can do to help out here. All of their Chaos Warriors are stronger than me, but they're unlikely to be able to score again. I can still pull off a draw here, if I'm careful and lucky. And by that I mean extremely lucky. Right, so Ramesses Niblick is going to be Mr. Try and pick up the ball a bit later. Other than that, I don't see anything more I can do here that I haven't already done, so, you know. Let's just keep one guy behind the ball because you never know what we'll end up doing with this.
Feet coming out of their backs, a fifth eye, and other bodily parts.
Oh, God.
Especially Margot Thumgrin.
I remember him. His head resembled
That's
a ball.
just
He was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was
We
one
don't
of
like
the
that.
occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Alright, we're going to have to go with this one then. My team is not doing well. No.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Then we'll run you back. We do have a chance here, but it's not a very good one. The blitzer moves back. Are they gonna... Darn it, I'd have to go back a couple spaces for this, but that's still fine. And cover positions a bit here. Let's see if we can get the ball. No, we can't.
Everywhere.
I was told that you can find round balls. Much less found.
Darn you, Dave! Or darn you person in crowd who hit Dave. A bit overkill, but I can't blame him for being a bit overkillish at this stage.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in trouble now. Nuffle is not with me, apparently. And it's basically how much of my team can I salvage. The good thing is I got 160,000 gold in reserve, so it's not as if I can't replace the dead people. It's just that that's all my funds are pretty much going to be doing it here. Is there anyone who could actually gain a level? Scudder Bob. If I can get Scudder Bob a touchdown somehow.
Yeah,
goodness knows how I'd manage this, but...
His head so resembled a ball, he was decapitated by a black orc from the gouged eye. Yes, it was one of the rare occasions when a team ran in 2 touchdowns with a single play.
Right. Let's see what we can do here, because... Does he get up? No, he doesn't. That hurts. That hurts a lot. We technically have a cage, though, we could try and get into.
It's a catch. Now this player just needs to survive.
Yeah, go out to there. So what this will now do is make the world's worst cage. Not that I've got a lot of options with it. No, I really have no options with it. It'll get you up anyway because, you know, might as well. Blitz and dodge, I suppose, is my best option here. Well, I was debating doing other moves, but apparently I ran out of time for that. So yeah, world's worst cage, surrounded by a lot of bashy dudes with rerolls.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Oh dear, well this is always going to be a tough game for me. Thankfully, you're forced him to use a reroll.
Today's insight comes from
Unfortunately, it's a reroll he has in reserve by this point, you have to say.
In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Bloodbowl was like war. No winners, just
That'll do. We'll take that.
That's deep.
We'll push him onto another guy, though, who will go and bash him. Yep, there goes the ball. Well, Ramesses Niblick, you had a good run of it. Oh, darn it!
Got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full
Darn
in
it!
the face.
Alright, so there's basically no chance of me getting that ball back now. That's another touchdown.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
I severely doubt there's a lot I could have done about this. But, you know, we'll try what we can. Queeg gets up. Scalabob is going to lose points on this one. Let's try it. Blitz on the troll is never a good idea. We've done it, though. I'm not going to bother too much else with that because, you know, we're not going to bother with too much else on that. Let's get you up. And then I think we're going to be trying our one-die blitz, one-die blocks here in a bit. On the off chance they do something. Yeah, I'm going to lose this 2-1. Well, 2-0. I'm highly hopeful I can get one back, but I'm not going to be... Yeah, that's him gone. I could chase him, but it's not worth it.
I can't wait to see what will happen.
Oh, yeah, Jim. Especially if they fight each other during the game like they always do.
I'm sure they won't even pass the ball to their own teammates.
That's nicely said, Jim. And even if they do lose, the fans will be satisfied.
And so will we, Bob.
Yes, some skulls. We needed those. He's perfectly happy to take the skulls at this point. There's just nothing I can do to stop him.
That won't do any good. He'll need...
So because there's nothing I can do to stop him, I might as well concentrate on players who actually have, you know, outside chances of being effective. So that gives me 2 dice block here. No.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Let's go down for the. Let's go down for this. He's got lower armor value, so he's more likely to die from it. I'm not deliberately going for kills, I should say, but you know, I dodged there. But if we can take our 2 die blocks where we can get them.
Hold still and then pow! Right
Yeah.
in the face.
I conceded that he's going to get this touchdown, so 2-0.
I think it's a touchdown.
It's easy being a bashing team at times, especially if you're a bashing team who can play the ball a bit. We're up to 7. 7's good. Good going, Arnold. You finally found some... Well, I don't know. Why are you actually back here? You should be running away. Maybe I should just put in that you're a hologram. Except I can't change my name now. Who have we lost, actually, from the Dwarfer team? Mr. Flibbles is dead, as is Duane Dibley. Probably choked to death on his teeth.
Of course. Leading player for the Chaos All-Stars.
That massive armored body and those razor-sharp metallic claws.
Let's go for a slightly aggressive play on this one, then. Because really, I don't have a lot I can do here. Christine... Arnold actually has some experience points, so he can have the ball. Possibly. If it lands off screen, I might go with the toss teammate option here.
The ball's in play.
Alright, Talkie Toaster, if you can get an injury, we'll do that. Oh, quick snap. Cycle around, please. And on the off chance he'll be able to catch it.
He's got a hand to
He does actually get the ball.
Looking around for support.
That's useful. Right. Meanwhile then, let's just work things out here. Let's go for Troll first. Might as well re-roll it at this point. It does work. Yes. Boom.
Looks Looks like there was some bad blood between those two.
Next up onto you.
Yeah, Jim.
I have block.
Swap body parts.
There's no way. he's
And
gonna score a
you as well.
touchdown laid out on the pitch like that.
Ouch! Oh,
Right.
he's knocked them senseless.
Where can we run off to?
You're
We can
assuming
run off
then that
to...
he has something between his ears to begin with.
Run off to there is probably the best bet.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans, one of the most evil supporters of the year.
And we'll take that as a turn.
Fully merited from what I've seen.
Now, if we do a handoff, pass, we can still score a touchdown here. Ramesses Niblik can get his touchdown. But, of course,
That's what happens when a pro crosses.
there are some issues with this.
Yes, splodge.
So he's got enough dice now to actually take the Warp Zone troll out. And I kind of need him for the pass. No, he's his blitz up actually, so alright. This is just pretty much surrounding him, putting all the negative dice on there. You know what? This might be worth a try. Right, end of the match imminent. Let's see who we can hurt, if anybody. Probably nobody. Right. Let's move you round to there. And have Scutterbob starting to free some people. Knockouts, but that's not very useful at this point of the game.
Followed by a clean uppercut. Well done.
Right, next up. Let's go for a blitz here.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
Going through the middle.
Might have liked it.
Defender
I
down.
simply ate it.
No.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer
Come on up.
blow.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
No, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the
Dodge,
heroes of
and
law
we can
hope
try
to
a
show
dodge
the
over
world
here.
a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing.
Alright, end turn. We can score a touchdown here. If I can get Scutterbob a touchdown, it'll make it worth it. Let's push. Horns blitz from him. To just a push. Okay. Talking Toaster or Scatterbob. One of those getting a touchdown would be quite useful at this point. And just a push. He's covering the toss. I love it. Actually, if he doesn't have a lot of people blocking the trottle, it gives me the best chance of it. But he's got more than enough cover. He is really fearful of me getting this touchdown. God, if only I actually could. Alright, troll goes that way round. And yes. Oh, injury for the troll. Pinched nerve.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Alright, so then I can go and move you out to there. And take a push. What can I do here? No, I need another person to block there.
Hey Bob, have you ever heard of the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
Yes,
Right,
I've heard.
Goblin over there.
It's a skaven team. Right now we have an Underworld team on the pitch. Concentrate.
Yes, I know, Bob.
Ah, darn it.
Skaven Blight Scrabblers are known to be the best Skaven players in their clan. Some other members of the clan were so jealous about this team.
And we'll
they
go
left
into a bit
the
of a
clan
cage over here.
And joined the Underworld goblins to form their own.
Ultimately, it's not going to be that
The Underworld.
that good for us, but you know.
Ah, so that's why their team names are so similar. Did the Underworld Scramblers form their team hoping to outrank the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
I've got one chance of this, but I've got to run the Goblin up now and hope.
That's how you show
It's not gonna
everyone
work, I
that
don't
you
think.
are the best.
But if he doesn't put any more pressure on this guy, Bob gets a chance to blitz and kill this one. Darn it.
It seems this player
So much for
does all
talking
the
toaster.
talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
And just a push on the troll. Well, I do have reroll, so I suppose I should be trying some epic dodging action here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go for some BS play. Didn't work. Didn't work. That's fine. Oh. GG, sir. And they'll let him have his glory of... he won't get another touchdown, of course, but, you know.
Well, one of them is anyway.
So, Bob, what do you think of the Underworld creepers?
Just like
I really need to turn those off. I'm going to look at how to do that, because they just...
And why is that?
Well, Jim,
I don't want to hear anymore.
What? Hit each other all the time during the game is so
Also, we do have a few possible levels coming up from here.
That's so
We've got a couple of dead people who will pick up the Man of the Match award, either Mr. Flibble. It's a bit of a shame, but, you know, we'll buy a new Flora. That's not a problem. The good thing about the Underworld is they're quite cheap.
A mouthful of knuckles.
Oh, come on. A turn 16 injury.
Yeah, he went down face first.
No need for it. No need for it. Oh, well. Fine. Whatever. Another achievement unlocked. And we don't get any fan variation. Man of the match was Creighton. And his man of the match was one of his beastmen. Groll? Groll was my bugbear thief fighter. Well, one of my NPCs anyway. Anyway, we have a troll who goes up a level. Let's go for it. 6, no double, so we're going to only have his mutation abilities. And pretty much, Claw. Any armor roll of 8 or more automatically breaks armor, which is useful. It means you've got more than half a chance of doing something. The other options we do have for him... shut up. Horns gives him a strength 6 strike, which he doesn't overly need. Very long nose isn't really helpful to him. Prehensile tail potentially is. It's difficult to dodge out of him. Or we can go on the strength side of things. So we can give him guard, which might be useful. Fixed Skull is the anti... he already has Mighty Blow, of course. Block 2 people at once is probably not useful. Break Tackle would allow him to move out with his strength roll, but only once. Nah, we go with the mutation, we go for a claw. So now we have Dave the Wolverine. Quite possibly. So next thing we need to do really is we need to buy a new thrower. Legion. I don't think we have a Legion yet. Nope, we don't have a Legion yet. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need one more Goblin as well. Who can be? Trying to think minor character now. Chen. No, actually. No, do we want Peterson or Chen? Or Selby? No, there is Selby as well, actually. Peterson, Chen, or Selby? We'll have Selby first. Right. So, 1 win, sort of, and 1 loss. Going okay so far for the boys from Dorf. We still have 100,000 gold in the bank because, honestly, that doesn't cost us an awful lot to do. Will we manage to win again legitimately last all the way to the end? Will we have any players with some skills? Do we need to buy additional goblins? Quite possibly, but we'll work out next time. For a moment, our team value is still 970, and that's just where we like it. Until then.